what you do is you take this iron ore here, and what you're going to do is you're going to put this iron ore into the iron furnace. And that furnace is going to turn this into metal. And that metal is needed for other factories in this DLC, such as... What's going on, everybody? Prestige here, and today I'm bringing you guys another video on the early access to the Platinum DLC expansion. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys the mining portion of this DLC. There's not a lot of mining to it, but it is it is mining. So a lot of people are always asking. I see people asking all the time, will this ever be in console? Will this ever be in console? Well, mining is in console now. If it's not already, it may already be in some other maps that I'm not aware of, but mining is coming to console with this DLC. And what's great about this is there's maybe a potential chance that this could open up more mining opportunities for modders who create maps. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Those of y'all who do not know, this mining area is up here at the northwest side of the map. Right over here, you will see a kind of area, kind of from a, looking at it from way up, it looks kind of like a quarry maybe. Anyhow, this is the mining area right there. So you do not have to own the land to do this. All you have to do is come up here and check on it. And even better, it already gives you this little Volvo tractor here. And it also gives you this little Volvo, tiny little dump truck looking thing. So this comes with the map. You own it already. The downside is that you can't sell it, you can't get rid of it, and you can't tab into it, which is really weird. But that might change. But right now, you can't. So you can use these all you want, do whatever, but you cannot sell them and you cannot tab into them. But you can get into them and drive them around and do whatever. So there's a debris crusher right here as well in this area. And this debris crusher is where you will go to sell rocks that you bust up, with the rock crusher. That's also part of the DLC. I did a video on that. The link to that video will be in the description of this video. If you want to go check that out as well. But you can sell the rocks that you crush out in the woods right here. And this right here is the iron ore mine. So this is really all there is to it. You take this iron ore here and then you put it into the trailer, and then you will have to put it into an iron ore smelter. I forgot the name of the factory. Let's just go look real quick. The name of the factory that you're going to be looking for is right here somewhere. Right there. So it's an iron furnace. That's the factory you're looking for. And the thing is, this factory right here is not on the map anywhere. You're going to have to build this factory yourself. And I don't know how many factories in this DLC are like that. There may be some more factories here that you're going to have to place yourself. I know a lot of these are already placed down, but as far as the mining goes, for this iron ore mine up here, you are going to have to place this iron furnace factory down wherever you get a place. And I will recommend 2 areas on this map that are great for placing factories down or building a little farm or whatever you want to do is right here. So on the south side of the map, you got fields 1 and 2. Right here above field 1, there's a pretty big plot of land that is really mostly flat. And then right above the road right here, just on the other side, you can actually see where I already placed mine. I've got my iron furnace right here. That's another really good area to place that factory down if you need somewhere to place that down. So once again, this is on console. This is on PC. This is all platforms. Everything to do with this DLC is on all platforms. So no reason to ask. This is going to be on console. It's going to be on PC. And hopefully this opens up more opportunities for modders in the near future. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to show you guys how this thing works. Let's turn off flight mode and get right into it. So I've already got some equipment here. Now, some of this stuff is modded, like this Demco side dump. I've modded this to edit. I would say edited, not modded, but it's edited to hold a little bit more. It holds 85,000 liters instead. Obviously, this dump truck did not come with the DLC, so don't get the wrong idea here. This is not a part of the DLC. This is only on PC. But everything else here, and this also, the low loader for that's an Exile low loader. It is not on the DLC either. So only things in this video on the DLC are this Volvo truck, this Volvo wheel loader, this tractor, and this little dump truck as well. So all of that is in the DLC, but The Volvo A40G over there and the low loader that it's sitting on is not on console. So let's get started. First thing you're going to want to do, I'm using the Volvo L180H. This came with the DLC. I'm using the L180H rock bucket. It holds 3,500 liters. What we're going to do, you're going to take this iron ore and you're going to fill up your trailer. Now, right now, this iron ore pile is slam full. I get right here, this iron ore pile is as full as it can get, except for the bucket that I just took. So this iron ore pile accumulates over time. So if you ever mine every bit of this and you need more, fast forward to the next day and you will see that the iron ore will accumulate. After a total of about, it probably takes about 2 or 3 days to get slam full from being completely empty. So it does fill up pretty quick. The iron smelter factory does not run that fast. And it does not hold that much. So one iron furnace factory should keep this pile steady for you as long as you come over here and check it out. Unless you put 2 or 3 iron furnaces down and you're really into the mining of this. But that's nothing, you know, that's not possible, but it's not going to keep you that busy because like I said, the mining in this DLC doesn't get very extensive. What you do is you take this iron ore here, and what you're going to do is you're going to put this iron ore into the iron furnace. And that furnace is going to turn this into metal. And that metal is needed for other factories in this DLC, such as the construction of the roller coaster and the construction of the boats. I believe they both require a little bit of metal to get those built. So that is not something, you know, to really worry much about, but little bit of mining, which is better than what, you know, it's better than nothing. So take what you get. Let's just keep getting this truck right here slam full. We may not fill it up all the way. We don't need it to be that full. We get 3,500 liters per bucket with this L180 rock bucket. We'll get one more bucket right here, and then we're gonna head to the iron furnace and show you guys how that works. All right, so that is enough of that. We're gonna go ahead and park this right here, and then we're gonna take this truck, shut that off. Let's take this truck and we're gonna head over to the iron furnace area. This map's really, once you get the hang of it and once you play on here for a little bit, it's not too confusing. It's a really, really beautiful map. You can see it's January right now, so the woods are a little bit iced over. There's no snow that's sticking right now, but it is January. We've been fast forwarding a lot of times so that we could show off this map and some of the features of the DLC to everybody. So we've been going through a lot of time pretty quick, just fast forwarding so that we can get pallets of things that we look for. So now we are out. The road is icy. I don't know if it's slippery or not. I don't know if if that might be a feature of the map or not, but it doesn't look too slippery. We are driving pretty fast around those curves. Put a cover over the top of this. Don't want our iron ore flying out anywhere. Slingshot engaged. Shake and bake. Okay, so we got to the end of the road. Now we're going to take a left, and it won't be too far up this way, and we'll come across the factory. This road right here will take us all the way into the main town where you sell a lot of things and also where a lot of your production factories are. All right, so we're coming up on our factory right here to the left. There's also another sawmill over here to the right. There are 2 sawmills on this map. One is on the northeastern side of the map, and there is also one right here to the right that is on the south side of the map. So this is my iron ore furnace here. We did not take the time to really to place any of this and build it up or anything. I just placed the factory down and got it going so that we can show it off to you guys. I didn't spend any time decorating this area. We're going to change our tip side here, though. We're going to drop our cover, and then we're going to dump this out. The factory doesn't hold a lot. You see, I have 35,000 liters in my trailer. I don't know how full that got that. So let's check our production here now that it is running. We got it filled up. So it actually does hold a good bit. It holds 60,000 liters of iron ore. I forgot that I filled some up earlier on my live stream. Actually, if you guys haven't seen my live stream, feel free to go do that. We loaded into the map under farm manager mode, and we played the game for a good 3 hours and went over a lot of stuff. So feel free to check that out. The link to that will also be in the stream, in this video description. So check that out, and also keep in mind, I stream every morning around 11 a.m. Eastern time and 8 p.m. Eastern time. So tune in to those for more content over this weekend, and be a lot of stuff. So you put iron ore in here, you get metal out. So we need to activate this factory here. And we're going to fast forward time, and we're going to see what these pallets of iron look like. We're going to fast forward 1 or 2 days here just to get it going, and also get rid of that snow. We don't want the snow to stick on us, and that might complicate things. So let's shut that truck off now. And okay, the snow's stuck anyways. It's March. It's spring. Come on. But honestly, it wouldn't hurt to see this map covered in snow anyways. So let's spawn some of these pallets out. Okay, now the snow's gone. We just went through 3 seasons in 2 minutes. All right, so we are now, it took 2 days to almost get this thing filled up in 2 days. So that's not bad, because it took 2 days. It's almost full of metal, but it still only touched like a quarter of the iron ore that we had in there. So you could fill this factory up completely and probably go almost a year, 8 months to a year, without having to touch it again, and just keep taking the metal from it. So let's spawn some of this out. We're going to go ahead and get all of this out, and that will be your pallets of metal. And these metal pallets will go towards things like your, like I said, your roller coaster, and I believe the boat might use them as well, and some other things. So that's really all there is to the mining, guys. Aside from crushing rocks, I've already did a video on crushing rocks out in the mountains, in the hills, and when you're in the woods doing logging, you come across any rocks. There are also rock busting contracts, and I'm going to do another video on the contracts. But that's really all there is to it. That is going to be it for this video, guys. If you guys have any more questions or anything else you want to see, drop it in the comments. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button on the video for me. It is a great way to support the channel. Make sure you share this with your friends who might enjoy it, and I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace out.